Watch out, brothers and sisters. Be careful. Be careful when you use that keyboard. It's a weapon that can be used against you. I know a lot of people are like, what the hell is he talking about? Better click off now. This guy's a Looney Tune. Wait, just hear me out. I'll explain myself. You see, right now, everything you're typing is being tracked by Google. And people are like, this guy's a Looney Tune. I'm like, wait, I'll explain. You see, Google, companies like Google, Facebook, they track everything you type. You know, have you ever been like reading an article and you're like looking at something, so you go to Google to type in that thing, and somehow it seems to instinctively know what you're about to type? It's because Google's tracking everything we type. And companies like Cambridge Analytica and other companies, they use weaponized versions of data against us. And people are like, weaponized versions? What's this guy on about? He's a Looney Tune. I'm going to click off now. Wait! Don't click off. I'll explain. You see, everything you type, everything you Google online, everything you look at, you know those pictures you look at online, you know, let's say you want to look at kittens, you know, you love kittens and you just want to Google kittens, you know, every time you do that, it creates a profile of you. They know that, let's say Abdul Karim, he likes kittens, he's a kitten lover, right? And I've never looked up puppies, so obviously they know that I don't like puppies. And then it's like, he's looking up Warhammer and, you know, fish tanks, maybe he's looking to build some stuff, you know, it's like, he's looking up how to do exercise and how to be a better Muslim, Hadith and Sunnah and Quran and which is right and this and this and this. It creates a profile online. And companies like Cambridge Analytica, they look at all this data. They have reams of data going down and they collect it and they say this person is this because of this data. And then this is where the true manipulation comes in. You see, these people spend millions, no, not in a week, but in a day. They spend millions per day manipulating hundreds of thousands of people per minute into seeing what they want you to see. And people are like, what the hell is he talking about now? Okay, so you go online, right? And you're kind of on the fence about things. You don't know, you're just an average Joe. You don't know too much about politics. You know, politics is that weird thing. You don't know too much about religion. So you go online. But they already have your number. They already have all your search histories. So they want to manipulate you into voting for someone who they're being paid for. So they're going to bombard you with advertising. And none of this advertising is going to be trackable back to them. And this may sound far-fetched, but it's actually happened. You can Google companies like Cambridge Analytica and find out the crazy stuff they've done. The Donald Trump campaign spent several $1 million a day paying companies like Facebook to do this. And I'll use an example, let's say Brexit. You know, you got this average Joe who doesn't know what about what. And they want Brexit to happen because they like us to fearmonger. They like us to be divided. So they sell you this information. They say, oh, you know, Turkey has got like terrorists coming into the United Kingdom. And people are, really? What? And they don't know where this data has come from. And they're scrolling down their Facebook page. You know, all these people coming in from Europe are taking your jobs, which actually is not true. And you're like, And so they bombard you over time. And then, when it comes time to vote for stupid things like Brexit, British people are like, bro, I'm in, full hard. Why? You know, immigrants are saving people. That's right. The reason we have immigration is because by the year 2030, the retired people would be the equivalent to 1/3 of the populace of any country. Immigrants breed faster, which means they have more kids, which means that the kids enter the workforce. Right now, immigrants breed at a rate of about 3 to 4 to 2, which means for every couple there's about 3 or 4 kids. In the Western countries, the local people are breeding at a rate of 2 to 1, which means for every 2 adults reproducing this 1 child, which is a problem because at some point we're going to have more retired people than we're going to have working people. And guess who pays for the retired people? It is the working people. And guess what? Where all that tax money goes? Into the retired people. So unless you want to screw up the economy and have a completely bankrupt economy by the year 2030, then you're going to need immigrants to come over, procreate, have kids, and for their kids to go to work. Also, immigrants are less likely to commit crimes, more likely to be a functioning member of society. They increase the status of society, whereas the locals generally decrease it because they take it for granted. Yes, immigrants generally will not take welfare, even if they're allowed. Even, for example, most immigrants who, let's say, have Canadian citizenship status, they will never take welfare as a matter of principle. Whereas non-immigrants, the first thing they do is, I'm going to go welfare, sort it, I'm out, bruv, just welfare it. Anyway, this is a complete side topic, but basically, the internet's lying to you. So use websites like DuckDuckGo. These guys don't track none of your data. They're basically like, you want to search how to make file? We'll let you. We ain't gonna track none of that. So, there's also other things like, let's say, Ghost VPN or NordVPN. Now, the problem is you have to pay for these guys, but they will hide your stuff. And I know some people are, what's the point of hiding my stuff? Do you like torrents? I personally don't, but there's a bunch of people who like to download stuff and they're like, bros, I love torrents. We use a VPN and you ain't got tracked for nothing. You know, use a VPN, it reroutes your stuff and encrypts your stuff, military stuff. I know like NordVPN uses military grade encryption. I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to take advantage, use a free trial and see how it goes. But yeah, these websites like NordVPN and I think Ghost Tracker or something, I can't remember, but they will protect you, and we need protection, especially Muslims. Muslims are more likely to become targets just because of our name. If your name is Ali, and they're looking and they're like, this guy's looking up weapons, and all you're doing is you're playing like PUBG, you know, you're playing some game, video game where you have like an AK-47, and they're like, who's a Muslim looking up AK-47s? Just put him on the list, bruvs. Next time he gets an airplane, we're gonna go crazy on his ass, like looking to find some weapons and stuff. And all he is a 14-year-old kid trying to find the next best weapon on some video game doohickey. Anyway, this is rambling. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe. Check out those links down below. Bye.